Hello friends, I'm Sarah Rose, and this is a video in which I paint an old woman. This video topic was decided upon by the polls that I post on my Patreon for all of my patrons to vote on. So if you're interested in helping me decide what my video topic should be, go on over there. You can become a $1 patron, and you can help me decide. But that's besides the point. I used my Ticonderoga erasable pencil in Carmine Red 425T, and I sketched an old woman. The reference picture is from Pinterest. My Pinterest is linked down below, along with all of my other social media, my Patreon, and all of my supplies are also listed down below, so if you're interested, just look down there. In this video, I decided to use my Praying watercolor palette because in the past two paintings I used my Winsor Newton Cotman, so I wanted to try this. Right now I'm mixing together some skin tone for the woman, and I used a brown color, blue, some red, you know, the norm. I don't know the specific color names, but yeah, I just don't know the specific color names. Maybe I'll figure it out later. Who knows? I put down the first layer. In this video I'm also using, the norm, my Daler Rowney round Simply watercolor brush in size 8. Wow, I just keep plugging in this video, but I also have reviews of... Actually, do I have reviews of this? Yeah, I do. I have a video where I review these brushes. If you're also interested, that'll be linked down below. Yeah, okay. Plugs, man. Now I'm adding wrinkles. I chose a particularly wrinkly looking woman because I wanted to challenge myself. I didn't want to just make a 50-year-old because they're not really old. They don't look like this. It's not really that much of a challenge. I wanted to choose somebody that was old and wrinkly. And, yeah, the lady that I drew is cool looking. She has a septum ring. In the reference photo, she has a septum ring. I didn't just add that to it. And I think that's super cool. Whenever I'm old, hopefully I keep my septum ring too. Yeah, it was a little bit challenging for me to make wrinkles, so I do go over a lot, just squiggling with my paintbrush all over the place, trying to make her look wrinkled. The face that I made her have looks like she doesn't care at all, man. She's just watching the day go by, watching people be stupid around her. She's old enough to know not to be stupid. Yeah. Okay, now I'm doing her eyebrows. Yeah, her eyebrows were raised in that photo. Like I said, it is a reference. I didn't exactly paint it 100% like the picture, but it definitely looks like the picture. I'm not sure who took the original photo. I tried to find it. There was just a dude, some picture of a guy that came up, old. I think he was a poet. But it isn't... Oh, if you heard that, that's my neighbor beeping. Anyways, it is on Pinterest, and I will have that linked below. So, yeah, if you know whoever took the photograph or who the lady in the photograph is, you can tell me, and I will put that in the description box. But since I don't know, I'm just going to put the Pinterest link. Now I'm just mixing up some purplish, reddish, brownish color for for around her eyes and her nose and stuff. I'm using that regular old printer paper to test on again, and I just did not use that color yet. I just went straight back into the eyebrows. Okay, now I'm using the color that I just mixed. Yeah. For some reason, this is something that I wanted to say before the video ends and I forget to say it. For some reason, this paper holds the praying paint really well. Winsor Newton paint works well on this paper, but I just loved the way it was holding this paint. It was just going on the paper exactly how I wanted, which is good because I was challenging myself enough already with what I'm painting. I didn't want any challenges with the paint, and I thought it would be. I know Prang's really good. I also have a review of that. It's listed in the description box, but in that video I talk about how it's very similar to Winsor Newton. So I didn't think it was going to be a challenge to use it in this video, per se, but I did think, Hopefully it turns out alright, because I haven't used this paint in a while, and it turned out looking quite alright if I do say so myself. But yeah, it just ended up better than I thought it would. Especially for a subject matter that I don't really paint very often. Oh, for her hair, you might have noticed that I put down like a gray color, and I'm doing the same for her eyebrows right now, which is a slightly different color, but I tried. My original thought process was that I would put down a gray color and the lady's hair was white, so I'd use my gel pen to go over and make it look like white hair, and I do try it, and it doesn't turn out exactly how I thought it would, but it works well, so I'm not complaining. It looks alright. It just doesn't look exactly how I envisioned. Right now I'm just going back. Her eyes are very deep set and dark on the top. Yeah. So I just keep going over that too while I'm painting this. Oh, she had like a shawl or, I don't know, like headscarf or blanket. I'm not sure what it is, but it's wrapped around her head. And I tried to mix up a color that looked alright with it, or with like the rest of the painting, but it ends up looking almost like her hair color. As you can see, I just put that down. And I don't know what exactly I was thinking, mixing something that looked so similar to her hair color, but it turns out alright. I do go in with colored pencil in this video, just because I didn't think I was getting all of the wrinkles in, and like it just didn't look as deep as I wanted, and it was taking a little bit of time to dry, and I didn't want to sit here for hours trying to record this, because as you may not know, I record on my phone, and I do run out of space very quickly. So now I pull out my pencils, and the first one I'm going in with is Black by Prang. I'm pretty sure that's black. No, it's brown. The first color I pulled out was brown by Prang, I believe. I showed it on the screen. Yeah. Anyways, now I'm using black. There we go. And I'm just trying to deepen her eye crease and around her eyes and stuff. Outlining that septum ring. But, yeah. Oh, also, this was another challenge because the lady that I drew had her hand on her face, and I don't really, I want to practice drawing more, but I don't usually draw hands. Oh, ha! Okay, this just cut to a video of the snow because, the first snow of the year, I believe, because my camera cut out on me, and right now I'm showing you what I did. I was, shading with some brown, and the camera cut out on me before I could finish. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, nice clip of the first snowfall of the year. At least I think it was the first snowfall of the year. Okay, now I pulled out my Jelly Roll pen in gold, and I'm using that for her septum ring. Now I'm using berry red for her lips and some on her nose, and just in places that I thought needed it. I added some eyelashes. Yeah, right now I pulled out my white Jelly Roll and did what I was trying to do by drawing in some hair, but it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it. But it turns out alright. Yep, just going in, making some squiggles, trying to make it look like hair. Also, I used it to highlight around her eyes because they look kind of moist. And for some reason, I think adding white details at the end makes painting pop. It looks so nice when you add highlights. And, yep, folks, it's almost the end of the show. Alright, just adding finishing touches. I go around and go through with some colored pencil to outline. Oh my gosh. If you hear that, you might not, but that's my neighbor's dogs barking like maniacs. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk over it. Yeah, I just put on the finishing touches. I do go back in a little bit, yeah, like right now, and outline, but it's pretty much the end. Thank you guys for watching. As I said, everything is linked in the description box, so if you need to know something, it's probably down there. And if you don't see it, feel free to comment. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Okay, yeah, she looks pretty good. Yeah. Bye.